Welcome back to the channel, good people. Old bike, new man. I am, of course, your host, G. I appreciate each one of you that have came back to check out another video, or if this is your first time, I definitely appreciate you. My goal as a content creator is to create better content, get better footage, better quality video, and better quality editing skills. So hopefully you'll see that as the videos go. Maybe not today, but that is the goal long term. So I appreciate everyone that's checking it out. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Before we get into our outing for today, let's discuss the footage that we saw in the very beginning of the video. It's pretty common in the motorcycle world to hear the unwritten rule to stay away from the 18-wheelers, the big trucks, as they would say. The main reason I believe is that they could easily blow a tire, and you wouldn't know what's going to happen, and they would keep going. It wouldn't be the kind of thing as if you blew a tire on your truck or your car where you would swerve and it would be dangerous. For them, they have many other wheels to go, so they can still keep moving. But those of us that are behind the truck, we're going to feel the wrath of their tire blowing and the rubber and the maybe wire that come out of that tire. So this is my first experience of actually seeing that happen. Obviously, I knew it happens, and it's not that uncommon to see rubber in the road from where a truck blew a tire and the debris was everywhere. Also, another reason that I personally try to stay away from 18-wheelers, especially when I'm riding my motorcycle, is that they throw off a lot of wind. And depending on where you're riding to, with the wind from the truck and maybe crosswinds, it can make your ride very unenjoyable. So being a defensive rider, I'm either going to get past someone, and I'm not really a speed rider, or I'm going to slow down. Once I get to about 85 miles per hour, if I'm not able to pass, then it's time for me to slow down and try a different method of getting to a place where I'm the most comfortable. So I saw the big truck with the signal light on at some point. I had passed several trucks on the route to Canton, even though it's not that far, 40, 50 miles, you still have to do a little riding, of course. And I saw the truck trying to get over, but there was a vehicle in front of me that I guess he was waiting to pass him so that he can get over. And normally, from my experience, big trucks, they'll stay in that right lane unless they're actually moving really fast, or there's someone in front of them that's going so slow that it's going to make them, have to slow their route down. So they'll get over, and once they pass that vehicle or another truck, they'll get back in that right lane. So I'm waiting for that to happen, thinking once the trucker gets in front of me, they pass whatever vehicle they're trying to pass, then I'll pass the trucker when they get back in the right lane. And it really worked out for me that there was a vehicle that was, several feet in front of me, of course, that was slowing him down from getting over, because if he hadn't gotten over any sooner, he would have blew that tire right in front of me versus to the right of me, which gave me more than enough time to prepare for debris flying off the truck, which fortunately in this case, it was on a small pieces, not a large piece came off. But I was able to be aware that it was happening, and just glad that the trucker didn't lose control, which, like I said, they have so many other wheels, it probably wouldn't, but you just never know, stranger things have happened. And also that myself nor none of the vehicles traveling behind me were inconvenienced or put in any type of danger from the tire blowing. Today we're taking a ride out to Duke's Travel Center in Canton, Texas. Their website also lists a location in Mount Vernon, Texas. I've never actually been to that location. I'm sure I've passed it in my rides over the years, but just never actually stopped in. But I have been to the one in Canton previously. The last time, oddly enough, was about 4, maybe even 5 years back. I was out riding one day, and I was like, I'll stop here, barbecue, and check it out. But it actually was really good, because the connection between barbecue and gas stations don't normally go hand in hand. But I guess calling it a gas station doesn't do it justice. Travel center is the proper term, because they have restaurants that are in the parking area. They also have all types of different foods and shopping items, retail items that you can purchase while there, and not to mention fuel that you need. They have bathrooms. They have a dog park, a dog wash. It's just a place where, as they say on their website, it's a place for the weary traveler, and Duke's definitely proves that to be true. And you may be thinking, what's the big deal about going to a fuel center or a travel center, whatever you want to call it? Some people might just say, hey, it's just a gas station. But if you live in Texas, and I'm sure other states have their own experiences, or if you're a trucker, you've probably been all over and you've seen these everywhere. But here in Texas, outside of Buc-ee's, which is a whole experience to itself, Duke's is the only place that I've personally stopped in that when I went in there, you could basically go to a clean bathroom. If you wanted to, you could take a shower. You can get barbecue. You can get tacos, or you can go to the restaurant across the street, which is a little, nicer food like burgers and things of that nature. It's just really whatever you want to do. You can do it at Duke's and feel comfortable and feel safe. That's the other thing. It's a clean area. They have a place for your dog, to clean the dog, or to just walk the dog around. Places where you can just sit out and chill in the open air if it's a nice day. So it's really a travel center. Calling it a fuel station doesn't do it justice. So I will say that if you're out in the area, definitely check out one of the nice travel centers, and you'll see the experience is more than just getting fuel in your vehicle. Duke's lists 3 restaurants on their website that falls under their umbrella. That would be Cotton Belt Barbecue, Taco Casa, and also Craft 64, which we will visit in part 2 of this video series. We won't be going into the Taco Casa. We'll just leave that to your imagination, how that restaurant is. I'm personally a fan of tacos, so nothing against it, but I think we're all good on going to the local taco restaurant. And also in the parking area, there's a frozen yogurt location called Sweet Frog. We didn't go in there. Maybe we'll go check that out on another adventure. But Duke's doesn't list that as a part of their franchise, so I'm assuming that it's a separate entity, but it is in the same parking vicinity as Craft 64. It's connected to that building, of course. That's all one building, and on the same parking lot as the Duke's Travel Center. So maybe at another time we'll check that out also. For part 1 of this video series, we'll be checking out the actual travel center area, which includes the original fried pie shop. Although it does have its own little separate stand, I think it's just owned by Duke's, which is why they don't list it as a separate restaurant on their website. We will also check out the Cotton Belt Barbecue location, which is connected to a travel center, but definitely is a separate restaurant. So let's get into it. The barbecue from Cotton Belt Barbecue was awesome. It was really good. My wife even made the joke that it seemed like they even smoked the bread, let alone the meat. So that's a good thing, because she's a connoisseur of fine foods, as I would like to say. I'm more of the low budget guy, and we both enjoyed it. So that was a good deal for us both to be on the same page with good quality food. The staff was very friendly as well. Like I said, it's a small location, but customer service doesn't go. It's not the most normal thing nowadays. Unfortunately, you get a lot of people that just have jobs and they act accordingly. They don't show a good spirit of representing the company, but that wasn't the case with Cotton Belt Barbecue. The 2 people that were working there, they were really cool guys, and you see him here in one of the pictures photobombing me. So really cool environment there. also purchased a pie from the original fried pie shop. This was my first time actually having a fried pie, believe it or not. I'm a country boy, but I grew up in the city. I was born in Canton, Texas, but so a lot of those experiences that some of my buddies have, I didn't get because I was already in the big city, living the city life, as I would like to say. But I will tell you that I got one of the peach fried pies. It was the best peach fried pie I've ever had. Now, to be fair, I've never had a peach fried pie before, but the peaches were fresh and the pie wasn't overcooked. It was really, really good. My wife also enjoyed it as well. So I will definitely be going back to get another pie, though I probably shouldn't based on what my doctor recommends, but my taste buds say, hey, let's give another shot. So we will definitely go back and try not only the barbecue, but also some more of those fried pies, the different flavors that I didn't pick up the last time.